Hello, people. How you guys doing? This is going to be a different video from what I'm used to. Um, this is going to be a story time, a first uh, story time on the channel. And I decided to do this type of video just to do something different. Um, I know, I know what you're going to say. Where is the tier list videos that you were trying to put in there? Um, where were they? That's a good question. Um, they're gonna be up soon. I promise. They're gonna be up soon. So yeah. Um, and what I'm talking about is you know, the the Power Rangers tier list videos, the video game tier list videos. Those two were a problem. Those two were a problem because obviously I'm trying to try to put the best footage out there um, for you guys. As you can see by the choppy footage that you see before you, I'm doing this at 30 frames per second. So it's straight up trash right now. It looks terrible, but I promise you're going to find out soon enough. So let's talk about let's have a story time. Let's talk about criticizing games for a little bit because I got this idea from watching some videos from my favorite gaming YouTubers, specifically YouTubers that have covered Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as of late. Um, um, I I don't have my take on it just yet. Um, I don't have my take on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just yet. I'll have a whole video on it on my second channel, the Console Hunter. I'll leave that link in the description. I'll also have my gaming journey as a whole that will also be on the second channel. So if you're curious, subscribe to the second channel so you can get more insight on that. Anywho, um, I know I know that it seems like easy. It seems easy to criticize a game um, without like actually like diving into it. Like it's really easy to criticize a game once you had multiple years of experience playing this game. As I'm getting my ass kicked in this game. I'm playing Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, by the way. So you might see in the bottom left hand corner of this video, but I'm not gonna lie, it's very tough to criticize. It's really tough to criticize a game when it's your favorite game, and it's not the best feeling. It's not the best feeling in the world. But I don't think I would have any ill will or any typical any. I wouldn't have any ill will towards a game that's actually trying to be successful. But at the same time, I don't like. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to criticize a game when you know it's your favorite and you might hate for it, despite what anyone says. I mean, I don't really care what anyone says, but like at the same time, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to kind of criticize a game without even realizing, hey, you do realize that community can literally fire back this whenever they hear the first sign of saying something wrong or whatever. I know i know the community has every right to roast me, but like I feel like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as a game, it's fine. It's just that it has problems that holds it back from every other game I ever played. Like let's take Mortal Kombat for example. Mortal Kombat 1 for example. I just something about this game just like made me just not feel just it just nothing it just never sat right with me. It never sat right with me, and here's why. Because Mortal Kombat 1, although it's a good game, I like Mortal Kombat as much as the next guy, but I preferred Mortal Kombat 11 over Mortal Kombat 1 because, you know, it's kind of like a copy and paste. It's like a copy and paste type game. Sort of like this game is here. I'm trash at this game. Just I'm trash at this game. Please ignore the terrible gameplay that I'm showing you right now. I would have just picked Mega Man X, but at the same time, I prefer the fighting game because obviously didn't play this game in a while. So, um, do I do I dislike Sparking? Do I dislike Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? No, I don't, and here's why. I don't. I don't dislike Dragon Ball Sparking Zero because A is a Dragon Ball game. I haven't played a Dragon Ball game since Ultimate Tenkaichi, an actual Dragon Ball game. Fighters does not count. Fighters does not count as a traditional Dragon Ball fighting game. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. I don't know. Like, it's kind of tough for me to say that, but like, like I don't understand. I don't understand what took me this far to kind of like say, okay, this does not count as a Dragon Ball game because it's not really a Budokai ish game, but it's just like it's a Street Fighter clone. So, um, I guess there's something that I would say there's something that um some people would kind of understand, but at the same time, it's not something that I would just like explain to everyone else because it's like that. What are we talking about? So what am I talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, um uh right, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It's hard to criticize that game because I like it. Um, I don't know if you know this, but like Infinite Ultimate Tenkaichi and Infinite World are some of my favorite Dragon Ball games that I have ever played. Ever since I laid my hands on a Dragon Ball game. Um, but Sparking Zero was something that everybody was hyped up about. Um, and it kind of broke my heart when people were like, we're kind of. I mean, well, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be mad about it, but at the same time, I don't say as much. Let's be real. I don't say as much, but I feel like people are wrong about Sparking Zero. Like, it's not the best game, but it can't be shielded for that much longer. Um, it has its fair share of problems. It has its fair share of issues. I haven't played it in a while. Um, I haven't played it in a while, not because I hate the game, but it's because it's sort of like the problems that I've seen in this game, kind of like, it kind of like pushed me away, in a sense. And I'll have more emphasis on that when I, actually look over this game in my second channel. But just to give you a little bit of a teaser, it's good, but it could have been handled better in my eyes because it's not the most it's not the most sought out Dragon Ball game. Everybody else was thinking that, oh, it's gonna be a Budokai Tenkaichi. It's gonna be better than Budokai Tenkaichi 3. It will take everything that Budokai Tenkaichi 3 excelled in and make it even better. But here's the problem. what was the problem? What the problem was? Um, the problem was online. Now I can't speak for people who are on online and all that stuff. Can't I can't speak for people that are I can't speak for people who play online. I don't necessarily play online because I don't feel like it's I'm more of a single player guy myself, but I don't online when I look at it, it's when I look at gameplay for online, it's something that kind of just pushed me away, you know, push me away, and never really brung me back, if that makes sense. So if I'm gonna be honest, it's best to yeah, not avoid this game. It's best to like this game, but kind of like take it for what it is, because um it is gonna be, well, I wouldn't say it's gonna be saved, but like um the person, I mean, well, Benedemko needs to like kind of like, lock in. And I know you were focused on Bleach, the new Bleach game that just came out. I knew, I know you were focused on that. I respect that, but like at the same time, you can't abandon Sparking Zero. The more you abandon a game that you worked so hard on, the less playable it will be, and that's my philosophy on that. It's a very it's a good game. It's just that the execution was not there. The execution was okay. Let me backtrack for a bit. Let me backtrack for a bit. The execution was there. Let's be real. The execution was there. The graphics are spectacular. The execution was fabulous. The graphics were spectacular. As I slur my speech, the graphics were spectacular. I I will not sit here and say that they did not put effort into this game. They did. They did. Let's be real. They put effort into this game. But you know, what good is effort if the the issues or the errors in the game are really like are trying to like they kind of like, well, expose themselves. Okay, that's the word I was looking for. They exposed themselves, and that was the problem. It exposed them. They exposed themselves. The errors exposed themselves. Well, when the game launched, online was a little bit difficult to go into for most players. Like I said, can't speak for me because obviously I am not an online player. I am a solo guy myself. Um, but in my personal opinion, I'm not going to be a glazer over this game because, like other games that I played, it's not perfect. And if it was, if I was going to be, if I was glazing over this game, I wouldn't make much sense. I would say it's perfect. I would say all this. I would say all this just to not make a point. And let's be real. Let's be real, man. I I don't see this game being good enough until it has some love put into it, or well, some help in this game, because if they don't like if it doesn't get help, if it doesn't get help, this game will obviously lose fans, and that is the point of this. That is the point of this whole video. It's not hate. It's not like a. It's not. It's not me hating this game. It's just that I'm worried that this game will continue to lose fans, and kind of sit, kind of like set in the dust per se, because on Steam, uh, I not looking the best. Not looking the best with this game, and I kind of feel bad for others. I kind of feel bad for others who are really excited about playing this game. I feel really bad about. I really feel. I do feel bad for them because they waited for this for years, and they waited for this for a very long time, and I feel really bad for them because once the game has issues, everything else sort of hits the fan, and I'm not gonna sit around and stop playing this game. I'm not gonna be one of those guys because I'm not gonna stop playing this game because hey, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I appreciate what Akira Toriyama has done. Um, and I can't just sit there and not stop playing this game because duh, it's a Dragon Ball Z fighting game, and I can't, like as a gamer myself, like that sort of sucks in my eyes. It sucks in my eyes to kind of just say that, oh, this game sucks. I'm never gonna play this game again. And cat, I'm just not like I'm not like one of these guys who just like go crazy over this game or just rants that this game could have been any better. Like I just it's something about constructive criticism that just like kind of just it kind of just feels like I'm hating on the game, and it kind of sucks in my eyes because it never comes to fruition. So I guess what I'm trying to say is Sparking Zero kind of needs some help. Kind of needs some help. Kind of needs some love. Trying to get those issues all cleaned up so that it can be playable. It can be really it can finally get the respect that it deserves because this isn't the end for Sparking Zero. I know it's not. I know I know what you're gonna say. He's gonna be like, "Oh my God, this this game has so many goddamn errors that it will take a miracle for them to come back." I know, I know, but like it's not. I'm not gonna give up on this game because I know it has something in the works. And one more point before I go. DLC, you gotta clean that up, man. You gotta clean that up. There's no reason why as I lose there. There's no reason why DLC is so overpaid in this here game. It makes absolutely no sense. I hate that. It it doesn't make me go in there and actually say, that's worth being paid for. It's not right, man. It's not right. So that's my story time, I think. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments. What do you think about this format for for these story time videos? Because obviously, I feel like I think that I should do more. I know I know this is not like I feel like playing a game in the background. I know it's crazy, because obviously I'm taking this channel to an entirely different level, and as I try to plug my headphones here, um, I feel like what I'm trying to say is DLC needs to be handled in a correct manner, in a manner that makes sense, because there's no way you're going to sit there and say, "Oh well, we're just gonna we're gonna decide on whether or not the payment of the DLC is worth it." Because if you pay at least $20 for 5 characters and not have anything else between that, I don't really see a point. So that's my 2 cents on it. If you don't, if you disagree with that, that's okay. Um, I at this point, I don't really care at this point because I'm still gonna play Sparking Zero anyway. I'm not sure about if I'm gonna get the DLC or not. I'm not sure. I nothing has shown me that I would get the DLC. I don't see a reason to. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Um, you know, be sure to watch out for two of the other videos that I have coming up. I think I'll have them up by tonight. So yeah, I'll have them up by tonight. This one will probably premiere tonight as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.